exercising, flexing the muscle to build that confidence. There is a collapsible structure and thought process mindset. So if you have focus and clarity, then you'll have certainty. If you've got certainty, you've got confidence. If you've got confidence, you will grow. Now, here's the thing. This is where most people are at. They're uncertain, unclear, unfocused, right? Unfocused, unclear, level of uncertainty. When you have uncertainty, you lack confidence. When you lack confidence, it's impossible to grow. Do it and you will become it. The only way to get confidence is through experience, through the doing, not the learning, consuming. I know people who've been playing with Go High Level for 6 months and haven't got a single client because they're still trying to figure out how to plug something into Go High Level, or they're watching the Go High Level learning videos and they're not making any money, right? Whereas I know people that we've started with Go High Level, don't know how to use Go High Level, but they're making 50, 60, 100 grand a month, right? So there's a different thought process here, the do it and become it. So number one, you want to be very clear about the business you want to build. You want to lead with one offer, not 5 offers, one. You want to dial in one converting offer, one idea. I'm going to share an idea with you as we go through. You want to be clear about who you want to help. You don't want to help mom and pop businesses. Mom and pop businesses will not invest the level of money they should be investing to grow their business. That's why they're mom and pop businesses. The average small business around the world is doing up to $500,000. These are not the clients that are going to pay you 5 grand a month. They can't afford you. And they're going to let you down because they're not growth minded. You're looking for businesses at the very low end, $2 million to $5 million. And they're very easy to find. I'm going to show you how to find them in just a moment. They're really easy to find that sweet spot. 2 to 10, I would go 2 to 10. 5 is a real sweet spot, right? So you want to be clear about who you want to help. You want to reach out to them, letting know that you want to work with them and help them grow, right? You want to let them say, hey, I got an idea that will leverage your opportunity, right? And you want to become the leader for your clients and your team, right? You want to lead your clients as to why they should be doing the thing that you are knowing that they should be doing, and that is creating the opportunity you have. So there was a famous World War II general, a guy called George S. Patton, unfortunately passed away very end, last days of the war, had a crazy accident. But without a plan, you're just a tourist wandering around aimlessly, looking at everything, experiencing nothing, right? You want to be super clear about what you want to do. And what you want to do is you want to have a plan that is daily, weekly, monthly, annually, right? You want the plan, right? So why is this a must for you, right? If you're in business, be a business owner. The mistake that most people make is they start to denigrate or negate what they're doing. So they say things like, I'm just starting, I'm a newbie. You need to remove that conversation. You're a business owner, right? That's not who you are. That's what you do. So when you talk to people, you say, I run this business. I own this business. You don't say, I'm just starting this business, or I'm a newbie. I'm just trying to figure things out. Because as soon as you say that to people, no one wants to talk to you. You lack confidence, right? Oh, you're just figuring out, you're not serious. Be a business owner, right? When people talk to you, own and identify the fact that you are a business owner, not a freelancer, not a newbie, I'm just starting out. That's not what you do, right? So you've got to answer this question for yourself, not for me, not for anybody else. Why is it a must for you to make this business work? A must, hell yeah, I got to make it work. Not, I like the idea of this business and it sounds pretty cool. That's not what I'm asking for. Yes, it's pretty cool, but pretty cool doesn't put cash in bank, right? Cash in bank is, why is this a must? Why do you have to make this work? Because if you have a must, then it's a hell yeah. If there's no must, then don't bother doing this. You're better off spending an hour with somebody else, not with me, or not listening to what, right? So, your number one priority is to get to your next paying client. That is your number one job right now, is to get to the next paying customer, not to get to the next 10 paying clients, 5 paying clients, 20 paying clients, just to the next one. That's your goal, right? So simple revenue plan, very simple. How much do you want to bank cash by April 30 this month? Let's say you want to bank $10,000 cash. This is the plan, to put $10,000 in cash in recurring revenue. That's $120,000 annualized revenue in the next 21 days, right? Or 25 days, sorry, of this month, right? So your average deposit collected, let's say you want to charge 5 grand a month. You can charge 2 grand a month, 3 grand a month. That's going to determine how many clients you need. So if I was going to bank 10K cash, I need 2 clients at 5 grand a month, right? Or if I charge people 2 grand a month, I need 5 clients. Or if I charge them $3,000 a month, I need 3 clients, right? But how many people do I need to hit that objective? That's the goal, right? Next, how many people do I need to make an offer to get 1 client? On average, you should be able to convert 1 in 4. On average, 1 in 4. 1 in 5 is worst case scenario. 1 in 10, you need to figure out sales, right? But if you talk to people about this cool thing that you do, 1 in 4 to 1 in 5 will say, I like the idea, let's work together, right? So you're going to make this offer for me to close 2 deals. To close 1 deal, I got to talk to 4 people, right? So to close 2 deals, I got to talk to 8 people, right? How many people do I need to qualify to get 4 pitches? I need to get 8 people to do 4 pitches, right? For me, right? So you need to put an offer in front of 8 people in the next 3 weeks. If it's 2 clients, 8 people. If it's 3 clients, 12 people. If it's 4 clients, 16 people in the next 3 weeks, right? So for me, if I was doing this and following this plan, I've basically got to talk to 3 people a week, right? I'm going to make an offer of my idea to 3 people a week, 1 person every other day. If that's all I had to do, easy peasy, right? So 2 messages a day, 2 follow-ups a day, 5 days a week, right? You want to reach out to people saying, I'm going to show you how you're going to reach out. I'm going to give you 2 examples, 2 ideas. You're going to reach out to people, right? And you want to have a conversation to say, I got this idea. Are you open to looking at this idea that will create these opportunities? That's all you're doing. I'm just talking to people right now. I'm helping people leverage leads and leverage the ability to engage those leads into sales opportunities. Are you open to talking about that right now? Are you open? Are you open? Are you open? Right? So they're going to go, yeah, I'm open. Right? Some people go 2 messages a day, 2 follow-ups a day. Right? Hey, I spoke to you yesterday. Are you open? Right? 1 hour a day, 5 hours a week will make you 10K banked in 25 days. 1 hour a day, 20 hours. 20 hours will put $10,000 cash in your bank, right? That's a plan. So focus. What do you do to get to your next paying customer? That's what you got to do, right? Which means you got to craft an offer. I'm going to walk you through that. You want to create a very quick offer, very quick offer. I'm going to show you a couple, right? You want to ask people if they want to know more about the offer, right? Then you want to book a time for a quick chat to see if they're interested or if they're a fit for what your offer is. And then you want to show them how you can help them get the result they want. And then you want to make them an offer and help them get started. This is the rinse and repeat. Offer, ask people want to know more, book a time, let's see if we're a fit. Let me show you how you get the results of what we do, and let's work together. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Successful businesses are boring businesses. We sold a back pain funnel, $30 million of that back pain funnel before we built a knee funnel. We sold $30 million of a back pain Facebook ad funnel before we built a knee pain funnel, right? And so the same customer, same sales process, same offer, same conversion mechanism, same money over and over again, $30 million before we built funnel number 2, the knee funnel, right? So you want to keep it simple. This is as simple as it gets. Where are you at with people? How many people are you asking to know more? How many people are you booking a time with? How many people are you showing to get started, right? These are the numbers that become important. The number 1 number is conversion. The word is conversion. Conversion from offer to appointment, from appointment to sale to client. Onboarding, right? Conversion is the number 1 thing. So strategy, right? Where am I going to get all these leads, right? Well, we've got a cell phone. Most powerful tool on the planet, right? We've got one of these, okay? Download your contact list onto a spreadsheet off your phone. Go into your inbox and look at @business.com. Go into your own email, your personal email. When I did this exercise, I had an email from 1997. That shows you how young I am, right? I had an email at 1997. I went and did and found @business.com. I had 16,000 @business.coms in my personal inbox. All right, 16,000. Now, I only chose the last 2 years because most of those emails were probably dead, right? So when I chose the last 2 years, I still had 3,000 emails of @business.com. This is the name of the person @business.com that I could reach out to directly. Put on a spreadsheet, download it, right? Social connections. Anybody that follows you, put them on a spreadsheet. Now you can make an offer, right? So you want to let people know what you do. Don't call yourself a lead generation or we do leads or stuff like that, right? Don't call yourself a marketing agency. Give yourself a specific name. We're a sales automations consultant. We're a lead generation sales automations agency. We're a fractional sales management automations agency. We're a sales process development consultant. Make it sound a little bit different, right? Because people go, oh, what do you do, right? People are going to want to know what you do. So don't say, I run a lead generation agency, right? Say what you do. We specialize in automating sales process. We're sales automation and lead management consultants. That's what we do at Big Appointments, right? So what do? We generate thousands of targeted leads every single month using White Label Suite, wink, wink, right? We use our proprietary AI platform to manage them into sales opportunities for sales teams and account managers, right? We engage leads in real time, indoctrinate them, invite them to book an appointment using our sales process and automation systems. That's essentially what we do, right? This is what our system does. We manage leads from marketing campaigns in real time. We automate appointment setting 24/7. We connect prospects that are interested in your service directly with your salespeople at the time of inquiry, speed to lead. We provide AI chatbots to answer inquiries and drive appointments in real time from your website 24/7. When customers buy, it automatically requests a 5-star review on Google. We also run reactivation or activation campaigns, product launches, seasonal promotions, and webinars. That's essentially what we do with White Label Suite leads. Right, that's what we do in our agency. Right, our real core business is the managing leads from marketing campaigns. That's where the real money is. Right, so easy offers. Right, you want to take an interest in how business works. You want to make it a goal to talk to one business owner a day, and that conversation is all about them. Right, and so what you're going to do is you're going to ask them questions like, "Hey, what got you started?" Right? What do you like about this business? What don't you like about this business? How do you go and get clients? What do they charge? What do they think is important? What do you think is really important in terms of leveraging the growth of your business right now? What is it that you're looking for from the business for the future of the next 3 to 5 years? Now, what you're going to do when this happens, they're going to ask a dangerous question. The dangerous question is this. It's really funny. I really appreciate the fact you're taking into some business. So what is it that you do? Now, when somebody asks that question, somebody's pulling out a credit card and it's not you. Right? Because now you're going to say, you know what? Let me demonstrate it to you. Let me show you. Let me put you in the picture, right? And then you open the door to a sales conversation. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to walk through a sales conversation in just a moment. So let them ask you the questions of what you do. That's where they take an interest in you, right? 15%, 85%. 85% of the time they're talking, 15% of the time you're asking questions, right? Be curious. Learn to ask great questions. Take an interest. When you take an interest in people, 2 things are going to happen. You open the door to a client opportunity or you open the door to a referral opportunity, right? Oftentimes when I talk to people about what we do, we say, hey, you know, what we're really looking for is, do you know anybody that would benefit from this idea? And they look at me strange and they go, hello, we would, right? One of the ways that we get people engaged is to ask, hey, look, you know, what do you think about the idea? Oh, this is really cool. Do you know anybody that we should be talking to that comes top of mind? And they look at you and they go, us, right? Or, yeah, I know some people, right? You're going to get referrals. So that's how you open the door to friendly conversations, is take an interest in talking to people in business, right? So reach out message. Now, this is a message that we use to basically, this is reactivation, right? This is a message on how we can start a conversation. You can take a screenshot of this, right? Hey, have you ever thought about adding SMS to your sales funnel for people who don't engage your email sequences? I actually just built something similar with a business using an AI tool to grab info from CRM and personalize text. By the way, my name's John. I work with a couple of businesses at a time to build their systems and drive revenue with automations. What's the best number to contact you on to see if what we're building can help you drive sales conversions? Right? You'll be amazed at how many people respond favorably to this message, right? We're using it as a door opener. This is just an example of a message. The next strategy is really simple. It's called the I Got Prospect Tactics, right? All of you who have White Label Suite can do this, right? And I'm going to just explain some nuances to this, right? So the question is, if you have a lead list, use it to attract prospects, right? I've got 100, 1,000, 5,000 leads that I would love to introduce to your product or service. Hey, business owner, you're in the commercial painting game. I went and did a bit of search, and I've got a resource where I've literally extracted about 300 companies, developers, architects, building maintenance companies that might be actually actively interested in actually accessing your painting contracts. Are you open to sharing your service with said businesses that I have access to? This is one of the easiest door openers. Hey, look, I got 5,000 leads in this market. I like what you do. I think you've got a pretty cool business. I've been checking you out. I'm just interested. Are you open to collaborating and getting access to those 5,000 people? Right? Easiest offer on the planet. White label suite, bazinga. Right? So, are you open to collaboration and product sales partnerships? Quick Quote Pro, hey, if we market your service to these lead lists, and if they're a strategic partner where they have other clients that they deal with, hey, could we do something together and maybe open the door to other leads? This is one of the easiest ways to get clients. It's called the Quick Quote Pro strategic partnership opportunity, right? Profit revenue share opportunity, huge, right? You can help them make sales. They can help you make sales. You've got opportunities here. This is huge. This is one of the easiest offers you can make, right? I want to be very clear. You want to be very specific about the leads. That means you've targeted this business and you go, great, I know these types of, this is who they're on their website. These are the clients they serve. These are the people that they do business with. Great. Let me search in White Label Suite. How many businesses within a 50-mile radius suit that business, right? And go, oh, I found 300 people that fit that category. And then you reach out to them and say, hey, I've been thinking about your product category. I've been thinking about who you do business with. I saw the lead list. I've got a lead list, a targeted lead list that might be predisposed to working with you. Are you open to getting access to that lead list? Can we work together so I can promote your product to that marketplace? Are you open? Are you open? Are you open? You'll be surprised how many people go, yeah, I'm open. Sounds like an interesting idea, right? So activation, indoctrination strategy, right? This is what you want to be doing. If you're going to use White Label Suite leads because they're cold, you want to activate and indoctrinate, right? You want to educate, create an offer that makes sense. We have a cadence in the White Label Suite Unleashed program that if you follow the cadence, that it ends up being an appointment opportunity or a sales opportunity, right? It's literally 6 messages. If you follow the cadence and you're consistent, it will give you clients. We have one of our people, Crystal, who got to $70,000 in recurring revenue in 12 weeks just using our method in White Label Suite Unleashed, right? In WS Unleashed. So it's a really simple process of indoctrinating, educating, adding value, walking the person through to, are you open to looking at a better way of doing things, right? That's what you want to do. So openers for conversation, really simple. Hey, I'm curious, do you have an automated lead capture system, right? Imagine collecting the data from every lead as soon as it comes in, automatically text, prospects text, and you can call the customer, right? Leads engaged in real time, have a high conversion rate. The person that shows up first wins the sale 90% of the time. But what if I could plug in leads to this activation process? What if I could plug in or supplement what you're doing right now of the type of people you want to do business with and plug it into the system? I'm curious, do you have a system like that right now? If you don't, what do you think the impact of this system would be? Are you open to looking at what this might look like for you, right? These openers, the ones I'm about to share with you, work, right? Automated appointment system. Hey, I'm curious, do you have a set up automated appointment system on your website and landing pages? Make it easy for prospect to get to your salespeople calendar. When appointments are made, it confirms with the prospect and you including an automated reminder to increase the show-up rate. Make it easy for people to talk to you by automating your process and capture information that helps you provide better service to your customers. Do you have something like this, right? And I found 300 or 400 people that are perfect for what your product category is that we can plug into the system, right? Automatic Google review process. Hey, curious. When a customer makes a purchase, you can activate automatic requests to leave a 5-star rate review, text, email to your customer. Google favors businesses that are actively growing reviews, helps you from an SEO perspective, improves your rankings, increases trust, provides social proof that your business is of service and with integrity, right? Do you have automations like this working for you that we can plug leads into, right? My favorite, database engagement campaign. In fact, in our coaching, we have an entire process that if you plug and play, it sells database reactivation for about $6,000 upfront cash, or you can sell it for $9,000, right? So imagine being able to sell that using a model that we have that is working right now, that's converting 6,000 cash. You can sell 2 or 3 of these a week. That's $18,000 a week. We've got people selling at least one almost a day. That's how this system works. But Just curious, right? Have you got a system that runs fast action promotional campaigns on autopilot, generate sales immediately, right? Fast way to raise revenues to make an offer to existing clients and contacts or new contacts, right? Imagine running an optimized incentive marketing sequence to encourage those who already know you to buy more from you. Do you have a system like this in place every week working for you? Yes or no? Right? Most people go, no. All of these are door openers to a conversation. Your next question is, would you like to see what that might look like for you? What if we put your numbers to this, right? Or what if we found 400 people in the market that might be predisposed to exactly what you're doing that we can plug in to that offer as well? Is that something you're open to, right? This is the power of using White Label Suite and using GHL, right? So opportunity, this is what we've done, right? So problems, sluggish sales, deal flow lagging, sales opportunities. Opportunity, 500 target leads plugged in an automated sales system that does three things: actively engage prospects, automates appointment setting, connects salespeople with the sales inquiry at the prospect's request in real time. The bonus, we build relationships with targeted prospects to create a database of targeted ideal prospects you can run promotional campaigns to, webinars, product launches for the future. So you're building a database of pre-activated clients. Are you open to seeing how those numbers can turn into sales? Right? A 1% conversion rate is 5 sales. If your average client has a sale of 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, right? That's between $10,000 and $50,000 in sales opportunities out of 500 leads, right? That you can plug in. Okay. So offer. This is what we offer. Client engagement plan. Select 500 target leads that will benefit your prospects. Set up a lead engagement indoctrination sequence in GHL. We set up a text back callback feature to connect interested leads with the salespeople. We set up an automated appointment setting system, and we provide monitoring and support to maximize conversions. This is what we charge. This is our poverty pack. Our poverty pack is a $5,000 setup fee, $5,000 per month. Bonus, we run a reactivation campaign on top of this, right? That's our bonus, right? So we charge $5,000 up front to set up GHL, plug in White Label Suite leads, indoctrinate, $5,000 per month to manage them, and then we bonus run, whilst we're nurturing these cold leads, we run a reactivation campaign to generate the cash immediately. Now, if they say no to this offer, then we go in with a $6,000 upfront or a $9,000 reactivation campaign. Okay, let's work on one project together. This is how we make money fast. Why don't we do this? And then it opens us up to, hey, we can put in 2, 3, 4, 500,000 leads a month, right? So we use bonus as a foot in the door, right? That's how we do it. Okay, so what do you need to know about your prospects? You need to know what their average sale is. Pick clients with high ticket sales items, right? Renovators, contractors, money lenders, people who are making thousands of dollars in commissions or multi-$1,000 in sales are the best people to focus on, because you only need a handful of clients, or one client in some case, to pay for your services. We call this client casino. Client casino is, are you willing to give us one client and we give you 5 to 20 back? You give us one customer, the value of one customer, and we give you 5 to 20 back. Can we play that game? If you put $1 down, I gave you $5 back. How often would you play the game? Right? We only work on adding top line revenue to business. Are you open to adding top line revenue? If the top line revenue is higher than what you're investing in us, are we good? They go, we're good. Easy close, right? You want to know sales process. How long does it take to close a sale? What do they do, right? Current conversion rates. What does it trigger, right? What triggers? Does a product launch trigger sales? Does a seasonal promotion trigger sales? Does a cash injection, a clearance offer trigger sales? Is a new product offering? Is it a bundling offering? Is it a VIP promotion? What triggers, what incentivizes their sales? Why do people buy? What are the reasons why people buy? Because if you can do that, then you can build your campaign around the things that work rather than trying to guess, right? So this is an easy client generation system. I'm looking at the time here. We're doing well. Well, we're traveling well. I will have some time.
Because I'm not interrupting you, bro.
That's cool. All right. So I'm going to answer questions. If you've got questions, type them in the chat. I'll answer them before we go. I am on the clock, but I will be done on the top of the hour. So we want to make a list of everyone known business. We want to make a list of businesses that you frequent. You want to make a list of potential referral partners that you know, accountant, lawyer, insurance agents. This is what you want to do, right? Then you want to sit down and say, hey, they've got to be relatively easy for you to contact and connect. If you do this, by the way, one thing will happen. You're either going to get one client, or you're going to get 3 clients, or you're going to get a bunch of referrals. This will speed up your process to sale if you do this, right? So what business they're in, how does what you do, how's it going to help them, right? You want to do a little bit of research, do a little bit of homework on their website, who their customers are, what the value is, and you want to create a solution. A solution being is I'm going to search in White Label Suite for how many leads fit their criteria, and I'm going to come to them with a plan. It's like, hey, I've been sitting about there thinking about your business. I like your business. I like what you do. I've got this idea, and I'm not sure. I would just want you to know if you're open to have a look at a plan that I put together where you have access to X amount of number of leads, automate the process of engagement, and how to generate those sales. Are you open to that plan? Most people, when you are off opening or approaching them, are pretty open to this, right? So this is how you reach out. Hey, just want to touch base with you. I did some research on your business, on how you can optimize your sales automation with AI. I came up with a comprehensive plan and strategy to achieve this type of result. Can I walk you through to get your feedback on what you think about the plan? And if you like it, feel free to implement it and get the results from the strategy. I'm just trying to help businesses that I believe that I can get great results for. And I thought the best way to do that is to share what I believe will give you great outcomes to help your business. A little bit about me, what I do, who I help, and why I chose your business, right? If you take that approach, it will be very easy for you to talk to 3 to 5 business people. I tell people to do this all the time, and people get customers. Also, I tell people to do this all the time. They don't do it, they don't get customers. But think about the premise. I've got an idea, I've done some homework, I've put some things together that give you a favorable outcome. I'd love to know if you're open to looking at what I've created that's going to add value to your business. Are you open to that? Most people will say, yeah, I'm open to that. Great. Right? Here's why I chose you, right? Here's why you chose them, not how they chose you, right? So this is the easiest close on the planet. Do this and you'll get a sale, right? So do you like the plan? Do you like the plan that we put together? Great. Why did you like it? What was it about it that you liked? What was the most important thing to you? These things, right? If we were to implement, what impact do you think this will have on your business? Now, when you ask this question, you have to clarify the response. So if we were to do this, looking at what we've created, how much extra revenue you think over and above what you're doing with this add to the business? Percentage-wise, do you think? And they'll go, oh, wow, 20, 30%. Okay, great. What does 20 or 30% represent to you? And they'll say, well, to us, that's like maybe 50 grand a month. So you're telling me if you implement this plan, just looking at it this way, that you believe that you'd add another 50 grand a month to your business. That would be fair? They go, yeah, I should. So you're telling me that 600,000 a year over the next 3 years, if we did this, that's $1.8 million in revenue. Would you like to give this plan a shot? Would you like to execute on this plan? And they're going to go, yeah. So would you like me and my team to put this in place for you and show you how that happens? I'm happy to do it at family rates. Now, family rates is not discounted. Family rates is your current full price. Because family rates, you're all undercharging for what you do, right? In fact, I'd probably double your price, and that will be family rates, right? So family rates is not a discount. Family rates is charging full price for what you do. That's family rates. That's friends and family, because none of you are charging enough for what you do here, right? Couple of things here. You have a tool that has an enormous amount of resource and strategy built into it that you can engage and interact with prospective customers for any business on the planet, right? That's number one. That is a resource that most people don't have access to. There's 2 things you can do with that. You can use that and leverage that for your clients, or you can sell that to businesses and then help them leverage that, right? So you can sell a license to White Label Suite to a business that says, yeah, we want leads that they can draw down. Now, what are they going to do with it? They have to learn how to work it, how to manage it. They need you still. So you're still going to be charging them $5 grand a month plus whatever license fee and the affiliate commission that you get off the license fee. So what I've just shared with you, you can sell in 3 different ways. You can sell the license, say, I'll give you the lead tool, right? Now, what are they going to do with it? They need your help to implement it. They're going to have to pay you for that, right? Or I will do the management for you and we've got the lead tool. Don't tell them you got the lead tool, we've got the resource, right? The black box. That's what they're going to pay you a premium for, right? Okay. Or let's set up some simple stuff in automation and then plug in, let's drip in some of our leads, right, into what you're doing, right? 3 ways. So I'm going to stop there for a moment. I'm going to answer some questions. And then I'm going to share with you, because I said to you earlier on, I'm going to show you where you're going to get access to a 2-day workshop where I talk about how we added $200,000 in recurring revenue. That's 2.4 million in annualized revenue in 2 months. The exact plan, strategy, structure, the outreach, the actual communication pieces, the sales process, the whole thing on what we did to add literally 100K in December and 100K in January. Right. And we've been consistently, in fact, last month we did the same thing, but we are consistently doing that in that business. Right. So, questions. Let me just stop sharing so I can look at your faces.
A couple of questions that have come through, John, that you'll see there, people asking for the slide deck, which I know we can give them in the group and that kind of stuff as we're getting through.
What's the replay?
So one of the other questions there was from Lee asking about subject lines. Just before you answer that though, just guys, I want you to focus on one of the first two or three slides that John rolled out there. The job is to get in front of a business owner every single day. Put your offer in front of a business owner every single day. Having the activity there, running this out on a regular basis is what's going to build that pipeline. So John, how important are subject lines, and what are some of the best ones that you've used?
Quick question. Hey, dickhead, please pay attention to my emails. That worked really well. Things like, hey, I've got 50 opportunities that probably will be predisposed to your product. Can we talk? Those are the sorts. So here's the thing. The subject lines, that gets an email opened. That's the first step. Unfortunately, open rates is not what you're interested in. The actual conversion from the information inside the email is what you're interested in. How do we get the person to give you their phone number? How do we get the person to ask you to get onto a call? That's probably more important than subject lines. Subject lines are easy. Type in top 100 subject lines that have converted and edit, iterate, and they work. Open rates on average, if you've got a 30% open rate, you're pretty good on subject lines. My favorite subject line is I fucked up. That works really well because people want to know why you fucked up. Right. And so those little things like that can grab people's attention. But it's really the first sentence that is probably the most important sentence, and it has to be about them. Right. So a really good example of this, if you get who's had a brand new customer, who's got to sign up a client? Anybody done that? Just type one in the chat if you signed up a client. A client you signed up and what business they're in. A client you signed up and the type of business they're running. Anybody done that recently? Who signed up a customer?
While people are answering that, my favorite opening line was very similar, John, but I used it in DM. So we're using White Label Suite, obviously, to get their Instagrams and their Facebooks and that kind of stuff. And I just message people and say, hey, I was researching marketing agencies. Are you taking on new clients?
Yeah, that's another way to do that. Yeah,
you know, just simply, are you open? So Maya said yes. Maya's got new clients.
What's the business, Maya? What's the type of business? What is the type of business? What business are they in? What are they? Painters, architects, accountants? What are they in, Maya? Here's how you're going to get 5 clients really fast, and everybody else will listen to this if you're getting a client. Maya, what business?
So we'll let Maya answer that one. Well, Jeff's just asked a question there. What if we're having a hard time implementing? Jeff, you got to go back to what John said. John, I'm going to put you on the spot here, mate. How good are you in GHL, you personally?
I'm terrible. I don't know how to use it.
All right. My business partner, Johan. So I'm the tech guy, right? I'm the tech guy, but my business partner, Johan, is the sales guy. So he's the one doing all the sales. Guess what he does when he gets into a demo and gets stuck? He calls me. He has no idea about it whatsoever. The key slide that John showed a few moments ago is understanding their business, right? It's understanding their business. It's understanding what kind of clients are you looking for? What can we, how many new clients can you handle in a month? What's your sales process? What typically ignites a sale? How much is a client paying you? That kind of stuff is human to human, Jeff. Like it's understanding what that business needs and what they're doing. Yeah. So when we get to the tech part, there's 100 companies in the GHL world that already support the program, right? There's also all of the white label training. There's all of the white label information, right? There's support documents, there's training videos, all of that kind of stuff's available with GHL and with White Label Suite. So understanding and being able to demonstrate the product is secondary to understanding what the client needs. Put it this way, right? If you're sitting in front of a client and you ask the client, look, if I can get you 2 new clients this week, would that be of interest to you? Would you be open to it? And they say yes. They don't give a anything about how you do it. How you do it could be standing on the side of the road with a flag. They don't care. if I can get you 2 new clients in the next week, is that something of interest for you? Yes. Great. Then let us go to work. Right. And then you've got a heap of people that work with them.
So Maya told me that it's a doctor. So Maya, if you want to get 5 more doctors like really fast in the next week, and everybody, if you sign up a client, this is how you get 5 clients really fast. As soon as you sign up 1 client, right? What you got to do, and you didn't tell me what the doctor does, if he's a chiropractor or a functional medicine doctor, whatever he is, but whatever he is, let's say you got a plumber on board. A plumber hired you to do their white label suite leads and to set up Go High Level for them, right? What you want to do is you go reach out to all the plumbers in the area and say, hey, Plumber Bob just hired us to do this, and here's why he hired us. Would you like to see what we're building for Bob? If you do that, there'll be 3 or 4 plumbers that'll say, yeah, I'm interested, because they know Bob, right? And so you'll open the door to 4 or 5 clients really fast. So if you get a client, there's a reason why that client said yes. Why did they say yes to you? What was the result outcome they're looking for? Then you want to go to the rest of the market that are similar and say, look, we're working with a plumber right now, and here's what they asked us to build for them, what we're doing for them. Here's why they wanted us to build this. Here are the reasons why. We thought it would be remiss of us not to share the method or the strategy because this might be helpful to you as well. And so this is how you can really quickly turn 1 client into 5 customers really fast. Whenever we generate a client, we let everybody in the market like that client know that this is what we're working on right now. This is what we're doing. This is something people are spending money on, just like them. And so it's a really fast way to leverage clients by letting people know what you're working on. Here's an example. There's a person I work with, Josh. He does Go High Level automations, plugs in white label suite for leads. He'll sit there and he's working with an accounting practice at the moment, right? That accounting practice said, look, we don't have automations, but yes, we need to target businesses in the local community of this size. So we don't do any of that, but we're doing this, but we want to do this, right? So before Josh even built the system and started onboarding the client, I said, Josh, let's go to a few other accounting firms and say, hey, I spoke with Bob over at ABC Partners, and this is what they asked us to build and what they hired. Since we've already built the framework and the methodology, would you like to see the framework that we're building out for this accounting practice, right? 7 accounting firms said yes. 7 said yes. 1 client will turn into 5. That's how you do it, right? So Perfect. Thank you for sharing that, Maher. Anybody landed a client? If you landed a client, look at the business. Go and look at all the other businesses just like them and say, hey, a person has hired us to do this. We thought we're building the framework. We've got the methodology. We know that it works. Are you open to seeing what's working right now in your market that's being engaged and activated?
John, I've had a lot of people ask me when we've been doing direct sales, they've said to us, yeah, but aren't you going to sell this to the next accountant or the next cosmetic doctor, as Maya said? So yeah, absolutely, I surely am. Oh, well, we want to be the only one. No probs at all. We've got a suburban exclusivity clause, which you can pick up for $5,000. So if you're willing to drop an extra $5,000, I won't go anywhere in this 20-kilometer range to your competition.
That's one way to do it, but we sit there and say, so for example, we were working with a solar company and they were located in Sydney, and they said to us, we don't want you to work with any other solar company in Sydney. And so we went and said, okay, well, in Sydney, there are 60,000 inquiries a month for solar leads. Do you have a call center that can handle 60,000 leads? No. Okay, so we can't be exclusive. Unless you're going to give, and the other thing is you want to be exclusive, that means you want to block out all the other advertisers. So you've got to give me a $600,000 a month ad budget per month. We will take 20% of that as our management fee. So it's 120 grand to us, right? 600 grand will guarantee you exclusivity in the marketplace, right? Most businesses, you can't handle all the business. There's plenty of business for everybody. At the end of the day, we want to help you convert and get the best possible outcome. That's what we're helping you with. That's what we're focused on. So let's 100%. Get you from where you are now to ultimately where you want to be. The whole exclusivity thing,
it's scarcity.
For us, it rarely comes up. For us, they don't say, oh, are you talking to another finance company, right? I mean, if they said, yeah, we're working with the top finance companies in the world, that's why you want to work with us.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right? If the top finance company, and we are working with the top finance companies in the world, by the way, but if the top finance companies in the world are working with us, right, why wouldn't you be doing what they're doing? Why would you choose to do a bit different path when they're choosing a strategy that works for them? Right.
John, I know you've got to jump right on the hour, mate. So we've got about 5 minutes left to go. Guys, coming back in, and there's 50 odd people on the call here now. 50 odd people. You guys are all odd, by the way. I'll count myself in that. what I started this call by saying is that John Loga is the #1 results getter for people that have come through GHL and White Label Suite in the last 3 years. John, the people that have gone through with you, nothing short of incredible results. I mean, I still have those testimonials from Wilhelmine doing $7,500 in the first week with you, and somebody was closed a $25,000 deal because of the training with you. I love the fact that you're a regular in our community. And I know that you've got a workshop coming up. You've got a couple of days that you want to help people get this through. Do you want to just run through the details of that?
I will. Very quickly, I'll just show you the slide. Okay. So B2BSalesUnleashed.com. If you go to B2BSalesUnleashed.com, we have a live training, how we sell White Label Suite and GHL for $5K per month. It's a Thursday, Friday, the 11th and 12th, 2 p.m. PST. I don't know what that is in Australian or UK time, but we've tried to make it in a friendly time for people to be able to hop into that training. It's how we added 100K in recurring revenue in December 23 to January 24. The exact game plan, communication strategy, and the sales process, exactly what we did, all the communication pieces I'm going to share in that 2-day training. The goal in that 2-day training is for you to action some of the stuff I'm going to share and go and get clients within a 48-hour period. That's the goal. If you go to B2BSalesUnleashed.com, you'll be able to join. It's just a Zoom link page. You'll be able to register for that, and I will do that training for the group. So essentially, it's 11th and 12th next week, right? 2 p.m. PST, LA time, Pacific Standard Time, Thursday and Friday. These sessions will go for about an hour and a half. I'm literally the first day unpacking exactly what we did, how we did. I'm going to show you the exact plan, like what our team is working with to make that. I'm going to show you the communication strategy, exactly the emails, the messages, the tactics, the qualifying process, everything, right, on how we leverage 200K using White Label Suite leads and go high level, right, as part of that process.
And guys, so, this is free. John's giving his time up in these workshops for free, you guys. B2BSalesUnleashed.com. Make sure you grab the link there. It's in the chat box. Guys, this is free. This is literally the man who has created millions of dollars. Did we say 320,000 recurring revenue in the last 6 months in your agency,
360.
Damn. So guys, couple of days of a workshop with the best in the business for free with my huge gratitude to you, mate, for making that available. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, some people have asked me the question of wanting to work with us. If you go to WLSUnleashed.com, type that in the chat. Type that in your browser. I am opening up the doors to this. Inside there, I give you the documents that we use. We don't use, by the way, Big Appointments, the company that is our agency, we don't actually have a website. We sell a $60,000 to $125,000 White Label Suite GHL deal on a 3-page document on a Google Doc. That's how we sell it, right? We don't have a website. We don't do anything like that. We just talk to people about how we help them, and we give them exactly what they're looking for. You will get access to our systems. In fact,
can I check that URL, mate? WLS Unleashed.
Unleashed.com. Should take
not coming up. Let's just make sure. No,
just
not
your browser. Let me just give you the linky link. Let me just hang on. Stop sharing. WLS.
We'll get it out to everybody, guys. If you do want to work with John.
Oh,
we'll get that link. We'll get the link out to you if you want to work with.
I'll post a link if you want to work with me. But that other link, B2B Sales Unleashed, register for that workshop, right? Yep. Register for the workshop. And I'm going to show you, I'm literally going to open a kimono. We've just built, there's a strategy that we're building right now that we're using, and a few of our people are currently using right now to close a reactivation campaign with either a $6,000 upfront paid offer or a $9,000 deal in the thing. The idea is to get them to, it's a foot in the door offer. I've got the emails, the messaging, the process. We actually have that inside our program. How we close those deals at 8 to 12K per month in recurring. All that stuff is there, right? So I will get a link for you. My apologies. I don't know why that link isn't working.
That's okay. We'll get that sorted. We'll get that out to you guys. Again, for the opportunity to come and join in the workshop, man, thank you so much for making that available for everybody. Guys, this is a free workshop with John Loga. And again, John was on stage in Dallas last year at GHL, guiding people through how to build their agency. The man knows his stuff. Just come from a couple of days with the Hermosis, brother, and just getting some
4 days with them, talking about business. And by the way, the Hermosis have built a business, just to give you perspective, 10 portfolio companies, $500 million valuation.
Damn.
In less than 4 years. In less than 4 years. So I actually spent some time talking about a whole bunch of strategy, talking about some of the stuff, improving their sales processes and things like that. But what I got out of it is I got to spend time with their leadership team, their acquisition team that actually do all this stuff. And what I saw was absolutely phenomenal. So I do share that in my coaching as well, which is pretty cool. But anyway, B2BSalesUnleashed.com. Join me there. Next week, 2 days. I'm going to literally open up the kimono and show you exactly what we do, word for word, the entire business plan, the process, everything will be shown to you on how we are able to close $100,000 per month in recurring revenue, 2 months in a row. Average salesperson closes between 3 to 5 brand new clients at $8,000 a month in recurring revenue every single month. That is the process that we have built using White Label Suite and also other resources and Go High Level. So
amazing. Amazing.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for having me.
Great to see you, mate. And thank you so much for jumping in. Guys, take advantage of that free workshop. Again, there's nobody else in the community that has achieved the kind of results for our people that John has. This is insane. We will have the link if people do want to work with you. So we will drop that into our members area and community as well. But guys, John Loga, take advantage. Go back through this training. We'll make sure that this recording is available in the members area as soon as it renders as well. How to just look at what we put out there, the offers that you need to make, the closes, the actual specific structure of how to run a sales meeting just in this 60-minute session. The goal to make this an easy to operate system. Is that the link that's working?
That's the link. Yeah, you can go direct to the actual page if you want to see the page.
Cool.
So yeah, so all the stuff that we do, we put into that process or that program. But next week, B2B Sales Unleashed, I'm literally going to walk you through every single thing that we do to close those 100K per month. So if you're interested in seeing what we do, all the materials, the processes, the actual game plan we put together for our sales team and our SDR, then I'll be more than happy to share what is actually working right now. And I'll even share some of the cool stuff we're using for conversions on foot in the doors. So if that's you, then go to B2BSalesUnleashed.com. Do not miss that session. Well, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you ever want me on here again, let me know. I'm more than happy.
Nah, man, we hate you, dude. We'll have you back every single day, bro. It's we love the fact that we give the leads to people and you help them make them turn that into cash. So we actually love that, mate. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. John Loga, available in our community. He is an incredible member of our team and somebody that we just absolutely endorse to the highest level. Thank you so much, mate. I'll let you go and we will look forward to seeing you on the workshops.